I took some turkey necks out. So I took some turkey wings out. All right.
How y'all doing and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get some for you and them little babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, please go around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because a player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting a whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all.
Atlanta's in the building. What's happening? Chicago, Chi-Town is up in the house. Come on in, sit yourselves right on down. B Moore's up in the building. Say the 334 the Gump Monkey Town is up in this thing. The 718 Jamaica Queens is up in here. Come on in. Hey, sugar. And Chat Tyler, Texas up in the building. What it do? The 405 OKC, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma's up in the building. New Jersey is up in the building. The 732 Pimpin' What's happening? Say Trash Talking Tuesday. The DFW's up around here. What it do? Yeah, we got some action. I need y'all to be around here. Hell, we screaming. We everywhere. We screaming everywhere. Y'all know what that mean. At any given time, just go ahead on and check. Always check the description box. You can find things in the description box. Y'all know we got a talking code around here in these streets. We got to be careful. Let me grab this. Hook that. I keep saying that I'm gonna go ahead on and change that. I still ain't got around to changing it, but we're gonna get it together. Cincinnati, Ohio is up in the building. What it do? Tennessee is up in the house. Come on in, sit yourself right on down. Don't be afraid. Y'all, we need to, well, y'all know they're not sending out notifications. Need your help. Like I always say, the numbers is down. Y'all know we being banned out here in the street. We being that thing called S-band. We're gonna call it S-band. out here. Yes, we is. We know it, and we trying to fight against. We trying to fight against. But again, I can't do it without you good people. I can't fight against without you good people. I need y'all to hit the share button. Y'all go ahead on and hit the share button, so we can get the party started sooner than later. And that don't make no damn sense. That costs too much. That's just wrong. That's just wrong. We got a few things to talk about. And I think black folks is up in the roar. Is in a tizzy out here for what I'm about to talk about. That is going down out here. Oh. And shout out to Atlanta. They finna have a World Cup. Next year. I think, yeah. Yeah, they finna host the World Cup next year. That's what they finna have going on. And they is deciding to do something in their city. You got your notifications? That's what's up. Shout out to YT for sending out notifications. They doing something. They trying to do something just a little different. I really do appreciate that right there. I may have to play this right here first, because that's gonna be real. I'm gonna say funny. Did y'all know? What is it called? Somebody thinks somebody is cute. No matter who you is. Shut the front door. I got to say this right here. Somebody will find somebody attractive. Somebody will find somebody cute. I don't care what you look like. Somebody will think that you look good enough for them. Yeah. So it's kind of like, no matter how you look, you will get somebody. You will get some. I don't care. I don't care if you look like the dough. Somebody may like doors. You know what I'm saying? And y'all will end up getting with somebody. But I do think that based on how people look, the decisions that we make is based on how we look sometimes. When you may look a mess, when you may look handsome, as a woman, I do believe that y'all just go for broke. A lot of y'all just go for broke out here and y'all make rash decisions, really, really rash decisions out here. You know what I'm saying? When according to your aesthetics, if they're not pleasing, you may make rash decisions out here. Like doing murders and stuff like that. Like y'all make real rash decisions. Like y'all are driving around with no seatbelt on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to wear a seatbelt. I don't like a seatbelt because it's gonna mess up my outfit. That's what's up. Get into an accident without the seatbelt. You ain't got to worry about your outfit being messed up. All this gonna get even worse. You was already unappealing. To the masses. You was already unappealing to the masses. And now you done got into a wreck with no seatbelt. I hope you got insurance, because now the insurance can possibly change your outlook. Or your outlook. It's something like that right there. But because I just be seeing some real unbelievable looking. Yeah. Damn, I came up with something. I be seeing some real unbelievable looking people out here in these streets, out here on social media. And shout out to the people who really have accepted how they look. Shout out to you people who really accepted how you look, and you just gonna live your life regardless of what anybody think. Say, really go to the damn corner. I'm just pointing out the things that I see. Out here. Shout out to Jermaine. Shout out to Jermaine for the $1 cash app. Say for the midday show. Appreciate that right there. Yes, I do. I be saying, now listen, a lot of people. Wait. Oh. Shout out to Sensei. For the $2 super chat. He said, Pastor, I thought you said Straw was a good movie. No. I think I did say that. But listen. I said that, but then I said something with it. I said that y'all need to watch the movie. It wasn't what I thought. I thought that it was one of those a single mama type thing, and you blame the man for every goddamn thing. But I said that the movie has a twist. Yes, I did. Okay. I did say that the movie was a good movie because it actually was, in my opinion, it was a good movie, especially due to the twist. And if you watch the movie, then you know what the twist I'm talking about. I don't want to ruin it. I don't want to ruin it. But I don't think he's ever done that type of movie. I don't think he's ever done that type of movie. So it's not like any other movie that he ever done. That's what I was saying. Now, I do understand that a lot of people got a problem with Tyler Perry. I do get that right there, but I was basing it on the movies that I have saw in the past. I was basing it off that and how my reaction was to the movie. And my reaction was, it was a pretty good movie. It just was. I can't hate on Tyler. I can't hate on Tyler like that right now. No. Damn it, when you do something good, you do something good. You say a cut and paste movie. But see, who actually sold that movie to me, which I think is one of the best actresses. I think Taraji is one of the greatest of all time female actresses. She has, what is that thing called? She has learned, like, she has a skill. She has a real skill about facial expressions, her body language, facial expressions. Her facial expressions goes with what she's saying. It's like she don't even have to try. It's like she's a natural. Now, I don't know how much training she's had in movies or being an actress. The one thing that I can tell you, facial expression, I pay attention to your words and your facial expression. I need for your face to agree with your words. I need for your face to agree with your words. Everybody can't do it. Everybody can't do it. And listen, like I be trying to tell you, I love movies. I don't just watch movies to be entertained. I really do pay attention to movies. You say she was a single mother in real life too. Yes. But the movie, it wasn't what it wasn't what I was used to. As far as that single mom is the greatest type shit, and the man ain't shit. That I can't. No. This was just totally different, and I don't really want to really say anything about it because I want y'all people to, if you're gonna watch it, you go ahead on and get it on out the way, because sometime this week I'm gonna say something about it, and if you ain't no watch shit by now, then hey, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? He said she was a crazy bitch. Nah. But no. She has, I can't even explain it, but when I tell y'all that she got a real skill, that is a real skill. Real skill. And I really do appreciate that right there. So shout out to Taraji out here in these streets, because she sold that movie. She really, really did sold that movie. Or sell that movie. She really did sell the movie. You know what I'm trying to say. You say a character actor, that be good at it, boy. I promise you that right there. These say they were saying it, but they was kind of giving kind of codes. The man name is, well, I we can point out the we can kind of say, well, maybe that darker hue player, and if you watch the movie, then you know who I'm talking about, because I don't want to ruin it for people. You kind of say, well, they put it on him as far as him being one of those black dudes, but I just thought it was different. I just thought that it was really, really different. She's LGBT? I didn't know that. You was lying to me? What hostages staying there without being held hostage? But I know we can break down some stuff. We can really, really get into it. But But the basis of the story, the basis of the movies, or of the movie, was a good movie to me. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Was it the best movie? No, no, but hell, a lot of these movies ain't best movies. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I say laugh out loud. I hate all black movies still. That's what's up. That is what's up. Listen. What are we looking at with our likes? Come on, y'all. It's 16 after the hour. 16 after the hour. We need two more from what I'm seeing. We need two more with the thumbs up. Come on with it. Two more with the thumbs up. Remember, back in the days, it used to be 6 and 7 after the hour. We would have 100. And now it was starting at 24 and 26. We would be at 100. And now we down to the 16s and the 17s. All we need is one more thumbs up. All we need is one more thumbs up. There you go. Bam. Y'all set the pat on the back. Y'all done made it over 100 by 16 after the hour. I appreciate that right there. You see how it's getting faster and faster and faster. So it's a training thing. It's a training thing. We have to do it and repeat, and we'll get better. Mm-hmm. You say I haven't seen Straw or Sinners yet. Listen. I gave y'all a chance to watch Sinners, and I just want to say, shout out to Michael B. Jordan, but not shit. We got to do better. I think we really got to do better. Because that one right there, it just took too long to get there, and no, I think that y'all could do better storylines. I do believe that, but shout out to Michael B. Jordan for playing himself twice. I appreciate that right there. You showing your range and all that good stuff right there. But we could do better. I took time out my goddamn day. You know what I'm saying? To get fly, to go outside. Bitch, I had to do my hair. Listen, bitch, I had to do my hair. I had to do something to my head. And going outside. Looking all good. As good as I look. You know what I'm saying? I had to iron my pants. Put the crease down the middle. Yeah. I'm outside. To be disappointed. The popcorn $1,000. It don't make no damn sense. A pop $17 a change. Well, that's a soda. A soda, bitch. I'm not even supposed to be drinking sodas out here. Well, you're not supposed to be drinking soda either. But damn it, I took a chance. I took a chance on that. Hell, shout out to the movie theaters because I didn't know that you can put your own butt on your popcorn. I didn't know that y'all were doing that. Boy, y'all done came so far. Y'all, you people done came so far. I did not know that you can put your own butter on the popcorn. Shout out to Deborah for the $2 super chat. He said, damn, Willie, I keep forgetting we own these damn calls. Listen, keep your job. Keep your job. Just sneak in when you can sneak in. You know what I'm saying? Peek on in when you can peek in. Just don't get caught. But as long as you remember when you remember, just come on around here and listen. Just listen. That's it. Appreciate you. But I didn't know that y'all would do the thing like with your own butter. I'm like, you get to be like your own human. You get to follow your own understanding when it comes down to popcorn. I can put more butter on it, bitch. No. I mean, I got to put the butter on him. You not gonna do it? Y'all changing. You say you can also buy beer and wine. I don't want to go to them movies. I don't know. I don't want to go to the movie where they're drinking it. Hell no. I've been to the movie what? Once this year? Is it this year? Once this year and once last year where I saw that movie To Be Quiet, The Quiet Place or something. Horrible. Well, I don't want to say horrible. They boost me up for that dumb shit. That shit took too long for nothing. It just took too long for nothing. And remember they said that Lupita was like the most beautifulest black woman or the woman of the year? And I said on my live, the devil is a lie. I don't give a damn that y'all gonna make a black woman the most beautifulest. Y'all picked the wrong one. Bitch ain't the most beautiful. I know bitches in the projects. I know bitches who down bad, who got daddy issues that look better than her. I'm sorry if y'all think that she's pretty and gorgeous. To each his own. I get it. I don't. Shout out to CC's World for the $1.99 super chat. He say Willie is butter flavor oil. That's what I was finna get to. It's just oil. High cholesterol having ass people. Yeah. It's just oil. You say you missed the hood bootleg movie. I miss having a future, having a career in the bootleg movies industry. I am. And shit, pay for my kids' college. Just saying something. But yeah. He said, I fell asleep. I can restart and free. And I can restart. Oh, yeah. He said, I fall asleep and I can restart for free and stay at home. Yes. That's why I like to be at the crib. Mm-hmm. He said they have a 2-drink minimum. I can't be around them people if they own that little juice out there because I like a quiet place for real. Shit got to move, got to be quiet. Just don't sneeze. You better not poop, sneeze, nothing. I got a problem. Something that I was supposed to say yesterday that I had done forgot to tell you good people because y'all was out here margin and shit. You know what I'm saying? We shall overcome, all that fly shit. For the No King. I saw a post that showed, I guess Donald Trump's birthday party or something like that right there. They put an empty picture up for like his party or something, or like the celebration of it. And then they had clips of all of the cities that was protesting, and those like hundreds of thousands of people and all that fly stuff right there. The one thing that I did want to say about the No Kings thing, since y'all finished with it, watch it. And these people still getting deported. They still getting deported. Mm-hmm. They still arguing. They still getting deported. They still got their little banners and signs up and shit like that. But why is they still out here trying to protest? Because the protesters over the weekend didn't stop nothing. Y'all do understand that they still outside arguing with ICE. Shout out to the Quiet Storm for the 199 super chat. He say anybody named Supreme from New York got those bootlegs. He still got them. Still got them. Listen, y'all. They still outside tussling and trying to stop the cars with ICE. They jumping on cars and shit like that right there. I saw them on the gram. Jumping on the police cars and stuff. Don't take my people. You don't know them goddamn people, but don't take my people. This is not right. They should be able to stay in the country. And so they showed us because I had them look too. They showed us all of these beautiful camera feeds and camera rolls of the protesters and shit. Hold on. Because I'm trying to find it. I got it. Shit. Mm-hmm. I wanted to say this yesterday, but since you're here, protesters jumps on ICE vehicles trying to stop agents from leaving with illegals. Mm-hmm. Say, Willie, how can you protest your rights and you're not even a citizen to protest for a First Amendment? Hey. And do y'all know that it's illegals who is protesting too? Do y'all know that there's people who are trying to become citizens who is protesting too? Y'all ain't even assigned little paperwork. And y'all out here trying to get mad at the country that y'all trying to be a part of. When y'all supposed to be rocking with this country, if y'all trying to be a part of this country. Watch it. People's identity.
Damn. Hit me. You fucking ran me off. What's your fucking Oh, hell no. Oh, my God.
See, if they was in Florida, this is in, no. This is in Omaha. Omaha, yeah. Is this New England? Or New Mexico or something? What is E&E? I would have slammed her on her neck. I would have slammed her on her neck, felt on her boot. I promise. Hold on.
Fucking nigga!
What did they say? They're jumping all on back of the car and shit. I'm gonna slam him and hit him with one of them right there real quick. Joe, stupid ass little boy.
Make sure you record that.
Get back.
Record this.
Get back. Get back. Get back. Get back.
That was the key.
Look at him. He ain't even got his papers. Listen. Oh, it's Nebraska. NE stand for Nebraska. I knew that. Appreciate that. No, I didn't. I'm
Fucking
lying.
nigga! Fuck you guys! Fuck us! Fuck you! You broke this. I'll break it more, bitch.
Which one?
I'll break it more, bitch. I'll break it more. Hell no.
Leave it. He didn't do nothing. Just leave it.
I'll break it more. He said, "This is America, Jack." Yeah. Yeah, the people. You say a woman got smooth ran over in Riverside, California, as she should.
Nigga!
Yeah, hold on.
Get in.
Fuck you guys! Fuck you!
I think that this should have been in Florida. It should have been in Florida. Running their little hot ass over. Stop playing. Yes, they used to be.
Go back in your car, pig.
Motherfucker!
Yeah.
Saulia.
Get in.
Yeah. So this is what they got going on. Say, how do I become an ICE agent? Say, I need to sign up. Listen, this was like, do they have like a summer program ICE agent thing? Like, can I like go sign up and scream live? I want to be an agent, but be able to like scream live to my channel, stuff like that, right? That's so y'all can follow a player. You know what I'm saying? So I do it again, followed by running away. Yes. You say, how are they not getting arrested? That's the problem. That's the problem. When I mean we got to grab people, slam them, put them down, put our knee in their neck and make them call for mama, and put them cuffs on their ass and lock their ass up for 72 days. See, once you hold people accountable, other people will not follow suit. Just saying. They just need to be arrested. That's it. But because they're thinking we're just doing protesting and then they will call that legal protesting. Safe protest. Well, not safe protesting. What do they be calling it? Peaceful. They'll call it peaceful protesting. We ain't do nothing but just jump on the car to stop you from leaving. That's all we did. We didn't harm anybody. We tried to get you to stop your car while you was in motion and you ran over. Yeah, they be saying stuff like that. Moving right along, I ain't gonna give much hold. We finna go around here to St. George. I don't know where St. George is at. But we got a woman. She's a female with a low cut. They got a low cut out here. A woman is sentenced for filming sexual abuse of a preschooler. A woman. I know, shocking. Women don't do stuff like that. Only men do stuff like that. I'm gonna put that sister on up with the low cut.
I'm very truly sorry for my involvement in this heinous crime. I know my actions were very immoral.
A Washington County woman has been sentenced to prison following a child abuse investigation.
you look full, baby. That baby walked out looking full.
A woman has been sentenced to prison following a child abuse investigation that began nearly 3 years after the crime occurred. 31-year-old Alexandria Wright appeared before District Judge
31.
Keith C. Barnes on Thursday. She was sentenced after pleading guilty in April to 4.
Ooh, baby, you look like your song on. Like, listen. Like when your song on, you got a little stank face. Like, ooh, like, I know that they ain't playing my shit. That's my shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the face that you got on.
Barnes on Thursday. She was sentenced after pleading guilty in April to 4 felony charges, including aggravated sexual abuse of a child and producing a video of the abuse.
Shut up.
You know, these horrible cases come before the court.
All that damn crying. Girl, hush. You grown.
And somehow you find a glitter of light at the end.
Yeah.
Somehow there's a layer that you're able to pull something positive. But not in this case.
No.
It's just layer and layer of pain.
The abuse took place in October 2021, but the videos didn't surface until nearly 3 years later, when her co-conspirator, 26-year-old Martin Brandon Gillen, was arrested in Kansas on an unrelated kidnapping charge. During that arrest, investigators located videos on Gillen's phone that showed a child being abused in Washington County. Wright was located and arrested 2 months later.
Because he kept it on his phone? Boy, y'all, listen, these phones is receipts. Phones is receipts.
I'm not the monster that the news and everybody's making me out to be, though.
I believe it.
I would have never committed anything like this.
I've never done this before. I believe you, baby.
Willingly.
Wait, hold on. Say another piece again, baby. I believe you, sugar.
I would have never committed anything like this. Willingly.
She said, did she just blame the dude? She just blamed the dude that y'all not hear the last word. I would have not done what y'all saying that I had done did willingly. I do believe her last words was willingly.
I would have never committed anything like this. Willingly.
Willingly. So when we use that word willingly, you're telling us that you did it unwillingly. So who forced you to do this, baby, at the age of 31?
To the charge of sodomy on a child, a first-degree felony.
So you got sodomy on the child? Like a little baby? You just... Go ahead.
The court hereby sentences you to serve 25 years to life at the Utah State Prison.
Oh, Utah ain't playing.
On the count of aggravated sexual abuse of a child, first-degree felony, the court sentences you to serve 15 years to life at the Utah State Prison. The charge of dealing in materials harmful to a minor, a third-degree felony, the court sentenced you to serve 0 to 5 years at the Utah State Prison.
We'll give you 1.5.
On the charge of aggravated sexual exploitation of a minor, a first-degree felony, the court sentenced you to serve 15 years to life at the Utah State Prison. These charges to run concurrent. Count 1, 25 years to life.
Wright also faces charges.
So it run concurrent, so the most she got was a 25 years, so she's going to be serving the 15 and the 15 and the 0 to 5 years all together.
Is in federal court related to the same case. She is scheduled to appear in St. George next week for a hearing on possession and production of child pornography. Gillen was indicted in federal court and later sentenced to life in prison plus 95 years for multiple charges, including sexual exploitation of a
95 years.
child and kidnapping. For now, Wright remains in state custody. Read the full story by Cody Blowers on stgeorgenews.com.
Girl, start writing that book. Girl, don't hold your head up, baby. Hold your head up, baby. Once the child get older, the child may come out and say, I forgive her. You know how y'all be out here talking. He say she have a tattoo of a chicken wing on her right breast. Got to be more careful. Hey, shout it. And this is our white sister in a white courtroom with a white judge with white laws in a white state. Yeah, you going to prison, baby. Utah ain't playing with your whole listen and see. And when you was not appealing, like I was saying earlier, like when you're not appealing, you can possibly get more time. Now he didn't have to give her like the 25, like at the max. Like if she wasn't handsome, I think she got a 25 because she handsome. I think she got 25 because she was handsome. Now she was stunning. The most he would have probably gave was 15. Out in 6.5 on good behavior. You know what I'm saying? Life of probation or something. That like stuff like that. But since you handsome with the poop and the stank mouth right there, like they playing your song.
Thursday, she was sentenced after.
Ooh, not that. Hit, you know I make a good pot of greens. Ooh, no, you don't. I look like you know how to skin raccoons and shit. But go ahead, sis. It's all right, baby. You didn't do it willingly. Got it. You didn't do it willingly, but your partner got 95 years. So, I feel you. Doggone shame. Because he kidnapping people. You're not supposed to be kidnapping people and recording them and sexually abusing. You're not supposed to do that right there. But anyway, moving right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. He say she ate them churn. Baby, hungry. Listen, she walked out that bit full like, I gotta poop, but there's people around. You know what I'm saying? And I got manners. Moving right along. What else do we got out here? Let's go ahead and start this thing off. Let's get this thing popping. I did talk about Atlanta earlier, but we don't want to do it. We're going to do one more because it's 37 after the hour. Listen, we need some thumbs ups from everywhere because we screaming live everywhere. We everywhere. I need the support. I am Willie Williams. Thank y'all for joining the player. Subscribe to everything. Everything. Tell your churn by the player. Tell your boyfriends, tell your ex-girlfriends, tell your side pieces. Tell that chick who kept the baby and now you just finding out it's been 11 years. This shit come around. You got a few dollars. Bitch, how you found me? I saw you on Facebook. But how you found me, though? You took a picture of them nice cars that you got and you had your little tag thing and I looked it up. I saw your tag. Why I just want to let you know that you got 11-year-old baby and you ain't never did nothing for your 11-year-old baby. Is you going to be a sorry little deadbeat daddy? All I need is $22 to get us something to eat, to get us a place to stay. Like, bitch, I got a whole family. What you mean you kept the baby? That ain't my baby, bitch. Hi. You said, bitch, I gave you the money. Shout out to the players who gave her the money. And she kept the baby. Now, this shit ain't funny. It ain't funny because now she can come back and get a little child support from you. That's not funny. But damn. Got to be okay. Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day. Imagine if we can force women to be mothers. Y'all don't even like the way that sounds. Imagine we can force you to be a mother. Y'all wouldn't like it. Now I was supposed to do this right here yesterday, so I'm gonna have to change the title from yesterday. I thought I changed the title, but obviously I didn't. We got a sad story. You know we're gonna keep us some sad stories. We're gonna keep us some sad stories about a young girl named Connie. We finna go to Milwaukee. We have a sad story. A family is mourning the loss of a 17-year-old girl after a tragic scooter accident. She had a scooter accident, and her name is Connie.
The Milwaukee family is mourning the strange death of 17-year-old Connie Hutchison. The family says an accident on a rented scooter caused her death. TMJ4's Brendan Jones spoke with her sister Monique, who's now trying to make sense of what happened.
Like, just be careful, be aware.
Monique Johnson says she'll always remember her little sister, Connie Hutchison.
She's sweet. She's very genuine. She's goofy, energetic. Like,
she like that color, though.
She was a very well-loved person, of course.
A rising senior at Alliance High School, Connie was excited for her 18th birthday in December. And after graduation, she'd pursue being a hairdresser. Monique says the family was all hanging out after her son's graduation Monday morning.
She was bored at the moment, so she was like, I'm going to go ride the Lime scooters. And she came back like 10 minutes later, and she like Like she came in pain.
Monique tells me Connie fell off the scooter and hit her stomach. The family says they called 911 and Connie was taken to the hospital.
I called her dad that night to ask what was going on. And he just told me, like, she died. The doctor said that she died.
According to the Milwaukee County Medical Examiner's Office, Connie died early Tuesday morning at Children's Hospital.
That's really traumatizing, and I can't imagine how she felt, like when she was at the hospital.
Connie's family says the scooter she fell off of the day of the accident is still in the neighborhood. We reached out to representatives with Lyme and a spokesperson.
The scooter she fell off of is still in the community, like out in the street, like we didn't take that for evidence or nothing. No.
Tells us they are investigating if a Lyme vehicle was involved and are ready and willing to assist the Milwaukee Police Department with any investigations. Monique says Connie will live on as she tells countless stories to her own children about their aunt.
Connie is the life. Like everybody person.
In Milwaukee, Brendan Jones, TMJ4 News.
Like everybody's favorite person. I get what you're trying to say, Sugar. I get what you're trying to say, and you only got you one baby. That's what's up. And she had the camera over here. She about 17. You're going on 18. Listen. Put that baby. Love them colors. Love them colors. She got the purple, pink. She got a little hot pink or something. She got a little fluorescent green. She's stunning. And then she come over here with the Coca-Cola brown. Can we do like the Coca-Cola root beer, like brown color, something like that right now? I don't think that she liked the black hair. I don't think she liked the black hair. And then she had the same like pink, the green. Okay. Oh, this must be her nephew or something like that right there. That's a little. Oh, so she got like 2 kids. She got like 2 kids or something. I thought she was kind of Asian or something right there because I saw like a little edge or something like that. But I was like, no, that's just a nice lace front. That's just a nice lace front, and she black. That's what's up. Sad thing, y'all. So you all got to be careful on these scooters. Y'all got to be careful on these scooters. You say, why is this a news story? Because she fell on her stomach. She fell on her stomach, and this is a company that we could try to sue. In my opinion, this is a company that we could try to sue. This shit made it to the news. What happened when I bumped my toe when I got out my car? Nothing. It didn't make it to the news because there was nobody that I could try to sue. You know what I'm saying? But be careful. Stay vigilant. Watch 236009. Watch them curves. Be careful. Be careful. How you fall on your stomach, though? I'm asking for a friend. How you fall on your stomach, though? Oh, you say you smell a GoFundMe. My bad. Boy, this is why I love y'all so much. Hold on. We got to check. We got to check. We ain't making, you know what I'm saying? Hold on. That Facebook. She in Yahoo News. She in the Yahoo News, 17. And they ain't got nothing but the video there through Yahoo. Okay, MSN got it? Nope, they just got the video too. Do y'all know? And this is a great question. You all ask, so how is this even news? How's it news? Watch this. The main news sources, they don't have this story. So this is probably local. Well, hell yeah, it is local because it's not national. It is what it is, but they don't even have a story. They have the video, but they don't have like words. I found it on TMJ4.com. TMJ4.com. I got it. Oh, do I have it? Yeah. Oh, but I'm going to have to change the thing. I got it. Bam. If y'all would like to help out, the family, go to GoFundMe. Support Connie Hutchinson's farewell. They want 13, or they asked for 13. You got $490. She got a little bit more than me. Out here in these streets, and I'm trying to survive out here and pay these doggone bills. But anyway, I am the sister of 17-year-old Connie Hutchinson, who tragically lost her life after falling off a Lime scooter. See, this is, in my mind, they is going for a lawsuit because he's pointing out the type of scooter. He could have just said a scooter accident, right? Right. You say she was pregnant? Possibly. I don't know. After falling off a Lime scooter on Monday, June the 9th, 2025 at 11 a.m. Earlier that day, Connie had attended her nephew's graduation, celebrating his completion of K4 and moving up to K5. They doing graduations from 4th to the 5th grade? Come on now. We all doing too much. We never had no 4th grade, no 5th grade, no 8th grade graduation. It was one graduation, and that was at the end. That meant that you completed. But anyway, from the 4th to the 5th grade, he say it was a joyful family moment before tragedy struck. He said after the accident, Connie was taken to the hospital, and the doctors informed us that the cause of death was due to internal bleeding in her kidney. Damn, so she felt like on her side, and she punctured her kidney or something, which caused a blood clot that eventually exploded. She had to undergo emergency surgery, but sadly, she never returned home to her family. Connie passed away at 1:50 a.m. later that night. This loss comes just weeks after the loss of our mom on March 25th, 2025, due to a seizure. Our family is heartbroken and struggling to cope with so much grief in such a short time. Wow. No. She don't have 2 kids. No. The 17-year-old, she don't have 2 kids. Those are her sister children. Those are her sister children. Connie was a junior at Alliance High School, looking forward to graduating with the class of 2026. She dreamed of becoming a hairstylist and was known for her sweet, goofy personality. Connie was the life of the party, always ready with a joke or a freestyle rap, and she brought so much joy to everyone around her. She was a loving aunt to her niece and nephew, and she cared deeply for her siblings, especially after our moms passed. Now, y'all doing too much with all. The bond Connie and I shared was more than just sisters. It was like a mother-daughter relationship. In her phone, I was saved as Musha, aka Mom, as she was so proud to show me that. He said, no matter what we went through as siblings, we always knew we had each other. Losing her so soon after our mom has been an incredible heart for our family. We are raising funds to help cover Connie's funeral expenses and to support her siblings as we navigate this heartbreaking time. We're holding a balloon release on June the 12th. So we missed the balloon release at 12:30. Well, at 12 p.m. to honor her memory, and we're still waiting for updates on the funeral arrangements. Every donation goes directly towards Connie's death arrangement and is deeply appreciated. Your support will help us give Connie the farewell that she deserves and provide some relief to her family and to her siblings and father as we grieve this unimaginable loss. Why? Y'all ain't had no damn insurance. This what I also remember I hadn't told y'all. As parents, since we are the breadwinners and we're able to take care of our children, if you die, who the hell gonna take care of your children? Listen, I told y'all, family is more likely to fight over taking care of your children if the check clear. If the check in the mail, they gonna be fighting to take on the responsibilities of your children. And that's really what you want. You want them fighting to be the caregivers. You know what I'm saying? Because the check in the mail. Just saying. Get you some life insurance. Moving right along. I ain't gonna get much hold you. Yeah. I'm trying to help. I'm here to help. I'm really here to help. You say, Willie, Lil Mama called Lil mama called her home because she was lonely up there. Oh, you talking about the mama up in heaven now? Because that's what we say that they go. She didn't want to be lonely up there all by herself. That was a freak accident, not a normal way to pass away. Yeah. Like, who the fuck fall on their side and puncture their kidney? Like, that's damn, that's deep. You just fell and punctured your kidney. At plenty of time, I done fell off a damn bike. But I never felt like on my side. Like I ain't never fell like on a rock or something. Nah, but I guess people different. People different. We live different. We die different. We just different. Moving right along, I ain't gonna even much hold you. Y'all, let's go on and get into this right here, man, because the community is upset. And y'all know when the community is upset. The police is dangerous people. Police is really, really dangerous people. I'm going to take y'all out here. I think this happened in Florida. Oh, yeah, up in Orlando on Hiawassee Road. I know where that's at. 2793. I know where that's at. Got to be more careful. Well, we have a situation to where a police officer, law enforcement, us, had then got into a fist fight with a black male. That ended up in a death. I have not read the comment sections on this one, but I saw him like on Instagram and stuff like that right there. And black folks is truly upset. He did not have to kill him. He did not have to shoot that man. Well, we're just gonna let it play out, and you can be the judge of that on your own. What is this? Let's see what we got. It's coming. It's coming. Just a second. The people, where y'all be getting my little work number from? What the hell did that be about? See, it's in Orlando. Y'all see the iPhone was over there, and then they come on around there to Tallahassee. It's closer to Silver Star Road. It's close up there. I know where that's at too. Yeah. Yep. You're looking at the stream. It ain't got no sound right now, but it's the sound that's finna come. Oh, that's a monster. I've always wanted a monster. Oh, here we go. Let me make sure I got it turned all the way up. It's all the way up. The deputy approached the fence and asked St. Fleur, what was he doing? Oh, that's a black police officer. Okay, go ahead. He black. St. Fleur emerged from behind the business and jumped over the fence. Y'all paying attention. Jumping over the fence. Picking up his bag. He tried to run. He's trying to run. Yep. What is that on the ground? I don't know yet. What is this on the ground? Don't know. Y'all come on in, hit the thumbs up. Let's go. They over in the corner tussling. Come on. That's a gun. He reached inside his bag and grabbed the gun. The gun goes in the air. We see the gun. That's not the police officer gun. Bam. Gun way out there. Got it. The deputy looks up in the direction of the firearm. Got him. Okay, they tussle. St. Clair had a second gun underneath him, which he tossed away towards the back of the parking lot. That's the gun. Another gun. He throws it. He throws the gun. It looked like a little 38, a little snug though. 2 guns. Yeah. Yeah, boy, they squabbling out there, ain't it? Yeah. St. Fleur managed to escape the grabs and forced the deputy to the ground and was punching him in the head at least 10 times. They thumping now. Bam, 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 bam. God damn, somebody help my officer. And he run. He runs towards the firearms and grabs them. One, two. Woo! Man down. What y'all think about that right there so far? What do y'all think about that right there so far? You say, is he a gunslinger? Yes, he was a gunslinger because he slung both of them goddamn guns. For real, for real. They say, too bad, so sad. Yeah. Uh-huh. Let's watch a different angle because there's a different angle. Well, this will be the body camera. This will be the body camera that we're finna see right now. Say, I can't defend little bro. Hey, boy.
Hey, boss. What are you doing? Come on. What are you doing?
Come on, what you
Be careful.
Be careful. I'll reach his hand out to help him.
All right, hold up.
He got an ice cube shirt.
Okay, fight one. What you doing, bro?
He laughed.
21-12.
21-12. Got him. Face down. He just won't stay up. Calling him a B-A-N. He keep calling him a B-A-N. Shout out to T. Lee for the $5 super chat. He said, I love how people that have never been in a situation like this saying how the person in it should have handled it. Got a point. Back him up real quick. Back him up about right here to when he got up off the ground. Got up. Do hurt.
Crossfire.
Additional police arrived and immediately began first aid until relieved by the paramedics. He say St. Fleur was transported to a hospital in stable condition. Oh, so he didn't die. Oh, but he didn't die. The firearms tossed over the fence were recovered. Got it. We got the guns. And Claire was arrested on 1 count of aggravated battery on the law enforcement officer and 2 counts of carrying a concealed weapon by a convicted felon. Got it. The deputy sustained head injuries and was transported to the hospital and later released. Got it. Yeah. No other deputies or uninvolved members of the public were injured during this incident. Got it. Yeah. The Florida Department of Law Enforcement is investigating the deputy-involved shooting and will turn over its findings to the state attorney's office for review. Once the process is completed, the Orange County Sheriff's Office will conduct its own internal investigation. Bam. He said, was he Haitian? Probably. He could have been a Black American. He could have been Haitian. Yeah. Possibly. Yeah. Let's run it back. Let's get back round because a lot of people made the argument of, yeah, he picked up the gun, but he didn't even point the gun at the officer. He threw the gun. And they right. They is right. He picked the guns up, which he could have killed the police officer. But he never attempted to shoot the police officer. He threw the gun. So watch it. Watch it. It's coming. He got this one. He threw it. He got that one. He threw it. But it's about timing. It's about timing. If y'all pay attention, he picked up the first one, dropped it. He picked it up, and he threw it, right? The second one he picked up, hold on, let me press play. The second one he picked up, and right when he picked it up, right there, yes, he was about to throw it, but the officer was now pulling his weapon, and he's about to throw it now. The officer got the gun out now. Although you can see him about to throw it. But right at that moment, you cannot tell an officer, a man with a gun in his hand, right at this moment, we just got finished thumping. He got the gun. I don't know if he's going to throw it or shoot me. Although his whole body language and everything is showing us, or we can assume he's finna throw it just like he did the last one. We can assume it, but we're not there. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Roman Rome for the $2 super chat. You say, Willie, teach your officers how to squabble. Sometimes, man, it's hard to fight a person who don't want to go to jail. It's really it's difficult. It's because they is willing to lose everything. The officer is not willing to lose everything. You know. See, it was like, ooh, got him. But listen, I'd shot his ass too. Punch me in my face all the goddamn time. Boy, where you think you going? Yep. I would have been a sore loser. Yep. And then I got to ask the young player who is not in critical condition. Yeah, you threw the guns, but you didn't think that the police was going to look for the guns that the officer said that you had? You thought that the guns was going to be thrown and the officer can see you throw them and you was going to run and get away and it wasn't going to get the guns. He would have been better off picking up the guns and running with the guns. Because the officer can see you throwing the guns away. You don't know. That's not how it's supposed to work. Yeah, I'm beat this. Whooped him. But I can say he was not trying to kill that officer. I can't say that though, because he threw the guns. So that just proved that he didn't try to kill the officer. He didn't try to. He did not want to. So I can give him that. But I'm not going to say that the officer is unjustified. You just whooped the police officer. You have two guns. 9 times out of 10, you is a felon with two guns. You jumped the gate and you tried to run with the bag. You let me know that you is illegal and your guns is illegal, because a person with legal guns is not jumping the gate, picking up the bag and running. Your guns is legal. And a person is not going to dig inside of their bag and throw the guns out if their guns is legal. So you're already a threat, and you willing to get a battery on the Leo. You willing to fight me, physically fight me and abuse me and hurt me to get away. So I believe if I'm in that situation and you're fighting me, you willing to kill me. Just in my opinion, you is willing to kill me. I don't give a damn that you throw that goddamn gun. Bitch, I got to go home and put some witch hazel and shit and soak some Epsom salt and all that fly shit right there. I got to put ice packs on. I got to tell my little la man, there were 5 of their ass out there, man. Damn, boy, them boys that done jumped on me decent out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm all lumped up like Martin. And like Martin in the movie, bitch, I'm lumped up like a mother. But I got to tell my little la God damn, baby, they all had brass knuckles. They all had brass knuckles and shit, man. They beat the dog. See, you can speak like that right there when there's a whole bunch of them. See, but when it's one, see, you can say that right there, and then they release the footage. Now you sitting on the sofa with the ice packs like, I must have had a concussion, baby. I must have had a concussion. I thought it was about 560, motherfucker. And it looked like they all had brass knuckles, boy. That boy was hitting me in my face so fast, so many times, bitch, he had to have brass knuckles. You know? Can you forgive me for making a mistake when I was telling you the story? Yeah. Gina had to kiss him on the head. Mom was lumped up like a mug. You know what I'm saying? But hey, dog, listen, but you gonna go ahead on and die too. Shit is a wrap, dog. You ain't just finna jump on my mama's son. You're not finna just jump on my daddy's son. Get away like that. No. I am the law, young boy. I am the law, young boy. Who's a little boy out here. I want to go back to the days of where they call you a boy in the streets. I'm just joking. Let's see. They only got 2 comments on this one. God bless the OC sheriff deputy for protecting us and keeping us safe. State attorney, throw away the key on St. Flower or St. Fleur, I think. But I could probably find it's another video. It's another video of the same thing, but from like Fox 35 Orlando. They did a short video, but I just wanted to use the comments to see what some people were saying. They say, if you keep forgiving bad people, they will keep doing bad things. I'm in agreement. I am so much in agreement. You say, it's truly too bad that the suspect is recovering. You say, so if he shoots him, it's police brutality. These thugs are out of control. They say, hope the deputy is okay. They say, you mean the video shows the officers defending himself from a deadly criminal? Fixed it for you. Facts. Get it in. You say, why did this video not show the suspect picking up his handgun before being shot? It is plain to see that the police video, in the police video, watch the police activity video for the unedited view. Yes. Well, because of Fox didn't want to show it. But it's a minute and 20 seconds.
We're following some breaking news right now in Orange County. The sheriff's office just released some new video from a deputy-involved shooting from earlier this month.
And this video, you'll see the suspect get into a fight with the deputy before shots are fired. And Fox 35's Marlisa Goldsmith joins us live in studio. So, Marlisa, walk us through what happened here.
Well, John and Louanne, the deputy and the suspect, 24-year-old Charles St. Fleur, were caught on camera in a physical fight for almost 90 seconds. The deputy manages to get 2 guns away from the suspect and pins him down when this happens.
Oh, but why would Fox News did it like that?
Now, this all happened before 8 a.m. on Saturday, June 7th. The deputy was asking the suspect what he was doing behind the Save Discount store on North Hiawassee Road. The suspect tries to run off when the deputy grabbed him. The sheriff's office says the deputy was punched in the head at least 10 times during that fight. You can see it in this video right here. He was taken to the hospital with a head injury. He has since been released. As for St. Fleur, he was taken to the hospital too, where he is recovering. He's facing one.
I know Fox News smart. Fox News is trying to get a certain reaction from you darker hue people. Shout out to Fox News. Shout out to Fox
count
News.
of aggravated battery on a law enforcement officer and 2 counts of carrying a concealed weapon by a convicted felon. Live in the studio, Marlisa Goldsmith.
See, because even though she said and carrying 2 concealed weapons.
And 2 counts of carrying a concealed weapon by a convicted felon.
Black folks would have not heard that part. Black folks would not have heard that part. They showed you. Oh, they slick with it too. They showed you the dude punching the officer, punching him and beating him up, right? And then they showed the officer get up off the ground and shoot him, right? They did this, in my opinion, on purpose to have people saying, well, he didn't pull a gun on him. He fought him. He didn't have to shoot him. So then later on, knowing that the that the footage was released, that they could say, oh no, but if you look, he did run and pick up the gun. I think that they wanted to see people's anger first and then tell them, well, hell, you should have looked at the full video. Instead of us showing you the full video so you don't get angry, we gonna show you partial, because we know that a lot of y'all will not even do your homework anyway. You will not go and watch the whole video anyway unless somebody show it to you. You know what I'm saying? So I think that that's why they did that right there. Wow, because they could have showed him running, going to get the gun. They could have did that. Previous convicted felon carrying a firearm with no penalties in America is the problem. You say, what excuse would a state attorney make for the suspect so she try and drop the case? DeSantos is watching you, Monique. You say, time for you to be prosecuted and not an activist. Wait a minute. So we got a woman state attorney? Well, hell, we've always had a woman state attorney. But hold on. Who is the state attorney of Florida? The state attorney of Florida is John. No, man, in 2025. What is we doing? It got to be a woman on it. James was appointed to Attorney General in 2025. Attorney General, I say a state attorney or the DA or something. Hell, what excuse would a state attorney make for the suspect so she try and drop the case? Well, that don't make any sense because the state attorney is a man, or Attorney General, who is the state attorney of Florida. Single Alexandria, for example. I can't find a state attorney. That is so sad. If y'all know who our state attorney is, please let us know. But they did say Monique, so they said the usual suspect, black fatigue. He said this is not a fist fight. This is an assault on police officers. Stupid media. You say, why did they cut out the first 5 minutes of the video? The whole video shows the guy had 2 guns. Now, I do understand why they would cut out the 5 minutes, because they don't want the segment to be too long. You know, you say it's really shameful that they both were black. The media really needs to go psyop this year like George Floyd to appease their handlers. I guess that's psyop. Say fake title. Say that wasn't a fight. That wasn't a fight. The perp plummeted the cop and then grabbed his gun and pointed it at the officer. Now that's not true. Show the whole video. I'm glad that they also said show the whole video. This is why we always need to watch the whole video. This person said the perp plummeted the cop and then grabbed his gun and pointed it at the officer. He never pointed it at the officer. Then listen. Buddy got shot and Buddy going to jail. He did not. And hell, and in my mind, he should have got shot for playing. But we're not going to put that on Buddy that he pointed at the police because he did. His body language and everything was like this. Here is the gun. He got the gun. He's in a throw. He's in a throw body language, movement, body type. You know what the hell I'm talking about. He was trying to get away. I said that he decided to do a dumbass move to throw the gun to where the officer can see you throwing the gun, as if we can't go get the gun, but we do make stupid decisions, but not now time did he point the gun at him, because in my mind, if he wanted to shoot the officer, he could have shot the officer with the first gun that he picked up. The officer had time to get up on his feet, get stable, and grab his gun and shoot him. That boy did not try to shoot that officer. So, moving right along. I ain't gonna read much on you. Moving right along. That one thing that we don't have to do. We don't have to lie about it. We don't have to lie about shit out here in the street. Not at all. We got a situation. That hadn't happened out here, and I think this is in Columbus. And if y'all just not coming on in, y'all, we screaming everywhere. Y'all know I can't say, but links is down there in the description. Links is always in the description. We is everywhere. I need your thumbs ups and I need your shares. I need y'all represent. I need for y'all to let people know where you at. Let people to know where you're at out here. We everywhere. And I am Willie Williams. So thank y'all for joining me. Let me refresh this right here. Let's go to Columbus. Let me grab that right there. Oh, wait, hold on. I want to do it on this one. On this, we got we on a warrant watch. We have a suspect. Well, no, because I want to grab this right here. Okay. All right, y'all. We got us one out of Columbus. A suspect done fatally beat a grandmother out here in the street. I wonder what she had done did, but here we go.
This week's Warrant Watch focuses on the case of a grandmother who died after being beaten in broad daylight.
And the weapon used, an aluminum baseball bat. NBC4's Carrie Charles joins us now with more about this case. Carrie?
Well, Jen, these are the people who love Yolanda Vaughn. Children, grandchildren, other family members, and friends. She's gone. It's not clear how she and her accused killer knew each other. What we do know is that these folks are reeling from an attack that happened a little more than a month ago. Tonight, Columbus Police, the U.S. Marshal Service, and the victim's family are asking for your help in finding the person responsible for this violent assault.
Yolanda Vaughn was 54. She gave birth to 3 children and adopted 2 others.
I would say one of her biggest qualities is that she cared for people. She was a living individual.
Robert Vaughn Jr. falls right in the middle.
Just an amazing person, my friend, big time friend. I would say one of my best friends.
Vaughn died following injuries sustained during a brutal attack.
A child of God, a believer in Jesus Christ, to be my teacher, a woman, who loved music.
And this week's Warrant Watch, the search for the suspect in Vaughn's death, 31-year-old Erica Carr. These are previous mugshots.
We're looking for Erica. Shout out, baby. I'm having tattoos on their neck. I ain't saying people tattoos on their necks are bad. People have to point out people got tattoos on their neck. Go ahead.
Both, you'll notice, she has the word nephew tattooed across her neck.
Baby got nephew. Is you some kind of Snoop Dogg or something like that?
This is violence at its worst. She strikes her numerous times. The lady falls down on the ground and she stands over top her and continues to strike her with this aluminum bat.
Shout that baby out for having no real.
And then the lady gets up staggering and she pushed her again and she fell down and hit her head on the cement.
And 90 minutes later, Vaughn was gone. Court filings show the attack happened on the 2300 block of Hiawatha Park Drive, May 5th of this year, around 12:30 in the afternoon. Carr is now facing a murder charge.
What was the purpose of doing something like that? Like, nobody deserves that.
Vaughn and Robert Sr. were married for about 23 years and remained good friends after their divorce.
I mean, I could see if somebody was trying to, you break in your home, you defend yourself. But to my knowledge, that wasn't the case. So why would you do that? And I do hope that justice is served. You deserve whatever is coming to you.
Those who love Vaughn are left with memories, like when she had her face painted during Hallelujah night at church. Vaughn's son wants Carr to know.
You took somebody who mattered a lot to people, and you may not care. And, I prayed for you, and I've also prayed for my family. And it's hard to say that I forgive you, but it'd be hard to not with my beliefs. But
he the ops.
I do want you to serve justice, and however God sees fit is what I want to happen.
Marshall Black did not have details about what led to the attack and says, frankly, it doesn't matter, especially since this doesn't appear to be a case of self-defense. Here is another look at 31-year-old Erica Carr. Her last known address was on the 2300 block of Clinton Street. Remember, she has the word nephew tattooed on her neck. If you've seen her, scan the...
I do not think she's going to be hard to find. And I promise you, I can almost promise you that she's a mother. I do believe that Erica, she a mama. We got we got nephew on her neck. Nephew. Can't take y'all serious. Nephew is on that baby neck. I know y'all know her. There's somebody in the community know that baby. They look like two different people. They look like twins, but it's the same person. But it look like two different people though. And who told y'all to put blue around y'all eye? Remember I done said something about that there? I think it was last week or something like that. Who told y'all to put color all on y'all eyes and shit? Somebody told y'all to look like clowns. Somebody told y'all to look like clowns out here in the goddamn street. For all you women who put color on your face like a damn clown. Blue don't go on nobody's skin color. I don't. I guess it can blend, but it's not supposed to be on there. But Buddy said, listen, I forgive you. Even if I don't, I do, because of my belief and all that. And so that also kind of tells me that a lot of y'all be playing like that religious side and not being for real with yourself. A lot of y'all be saying this type of stuff knowing that y'all truly don't feel that way, but y'all say it out loud because y'all feel like if you say it out loud, then God won't know what's on your heart. Right? I forgive you, knowing good as hell well you don't forgive that person, but you believe that your religion tell you to forgive everything that somebody do to you. Is that what it say? I think that y'all be faking and y'all be under the belief that just because you say it don't mean that God believe that you telling the truth. Right? Because God know everything. Like you can't lie to God. So why lie to the people? Why lie to the human beings, which really we as the human beings, we shouldn't matter more than God, right? But y'all come on out here lying to the human beings and you lying to God.
But I do want you to serve. I prayed for you, and I've to people.
I pray for you,
and you may not care.
What does your prayer say? What is you praying for her, Miss Nephew? What would your prayer sound like? Can anybody tell me, like in the comment section, like what would your prayer sound like when you praying for somebody who just had done killed your mama? Huh? Anybody? What would your prayer sound like for somebody who just killed your children? What type of prayer would you give the killer? I don't understand. Yes, he is the ops. In case y'all new around here, that's what we call people the ops when they be coming out here saying that I forgive the killers. They is your ops. I don't give a damn about their religion, none of that right there. I don't care who had done told them to say what they think that they supposed to go ahead on and say out here to the football public. You forgive somebody, they just killed your people. You ain't wait for like a year, 2 or 5 or something like that right there to where you finish grieving and shit like that right there. Damn it. Y'all be forgiven before you even start grieving. I don't understand. I really don't understand, but I do understand when you have been manipulated. No, when you have been taught something. Well, when you have been told something, you have been forced to believe something. When you have been feared into believing something, then these are things that you have to do. Forgive the shooters. Moving right along. I ain't gonna eat much, hold you. Fuck, I'm finna forgive somebody immediately. Now, I truly can understand years have done passed and you kind of like done gotten over it just a little bit. You're not that hurt. You're not that hurt no more. You know what I'm saying? Because my kinfolk died. All right, cool. That's what's up. Or my kinfolk were killed. All right. But y'all just be doing the most. I can't tell. Nope. Get the hell on from around me. Ooh, she got that little poop mouth. And I don't like that little poop mouth that she got. Hold on. Bam, let me get that off. Do I even? Oh, wait a minute. Yep, got to do this one right here. This is something that hurts my heart. This story right here is gonna hurt my heart, and I don't know if y'all had done heard about what done happened out here in these streets. I don't think that y'all heard. That's why I got to give it to you, good people. I am here for you. Man down. They trying to kill Kelly. They trying to kill Kelly. Got to be more careful. They're trying to kill him. I said ever since he done that song, the remix to Residual, they've been coming after KOs, and I don't like it. Shout out to Andre for the $1 cash shot. He said, my prayers would say, you better hope I don't catch you. You know what I'm saying? Now, that's a real good prayer right there. That's a real good prayer right there. They say, watch it. R. Kelly was rushed to the hospital after overdosing in prison as his lawyer alleges that it was part of a wild murder plot. Remember, the lawyer had done went in front of the cameras and said that he needs to be released because his life is in danger. He was doing that like last week and I think like the week before. Now he done been rushed to the hospital. He said Kales has allegedly been overdosed in prison and rushed to the hospital last week. In the court documents obtained by the Post, the rapper's attorney. Who the fuck? Kelly ain't no rapper. Oh, this is why they gonna kill him. R&B people, they don't get killed. Now, so you mean to tell me that y'all labeling Kelly as a rapper? Oh, of course he about to lose his life. He claimed that the Bureau of Prison staff at his federal center in Buckner, North Carolina, intentionally gave him too much medication, which caused him to overdose and be transported to a nearby hospital. The lawyer alleges that Kelly, who is serving a 31 sentence of child sexual abuse, I don't even remember that right there, but that's what they say. Child sexual abuse crimes was forced to take mediation in solitary confinement. Forced to take mediation. I thought they were forced to take some medication. But anyway, forced to take mediation in solitary confinement on the night of June the 12th. The next morning, Kelly allegedly felt faint and dizzy and started to see black spots in his vision. The rapper, why they keep calling him a damn rapper? A rapper also allegedly tried to get up, but he fell to the ground before he crawled to the door of the cell and lost consciousness. Oh, kills, they trying to get you, pimp. Kelly was taken by ambulance to Duke University Hospital. While Kelly was in the ambulance, he allegedly heard a prison officers say this is going to open up a whole new can of worms. You say at the hospital, Kelly allegedly learned that he had been administered an overdose quantity of his medication that threatened his life. God, man, we can't get none of these new albums and nothing out here. This is stupid. They say the attorney added that the doctors discovered blood clots in both Kelly's legs and lungs, but he was allegedly removed from the hospital before he could get treatment. They say allegedly. When advised that he required surgery and needed to be kept for 2 weeks, officers assigned to Mr. Kelly in the hospital contacted the officers at Buckner. Brinley stated in the docs within an hour, Officers with guns came into the hospital room and removed Kelly. They say he was taken from the hospital against his will and against the directive of the doctors. Brindley alleged that Kelly was denied the surgery. He needs to clear the blood clots in his lungs that threaten his life and was returned to solitary confinement. Wow. This is crazy. They say it is undeniable Mr. Kelly's life is in jeopardy right now because the Bureau of Prisons denied him the necessary surgery to clear the clots from his lungs. They say he could die from this condition. She said in a statement in the Weekly News, yada, yada, yada. If this is not the Bureau of Prisons engaging in conduct that will kill Mr. Kelly, I would ask the government counsel to explain what it is. That's a good one. You say in the court docs, Kelly's life is in danger, and the danger is coming from the prison officers and their actions. Mr. Kelly needs a court's intervention. His life actually depends on it. Wow. In conclusion, he states that requesting a temporary furlough to home detention. He's trying to get a player out. Trying to get Kells out. What y'all think? What y'all think? They say that he is in for child sexual abuse. I don't even remember that. I don't remember him being in jail for that. I thought that he was in jail for sex trafficking or something like that right there. Let me click on this real quick. So what date was it? This was in 2022. They say Predator R. Kelly is sentenced to 30 years for right. I thought it was for sex trafficking. So so he is in for sex trafficking. Was slapped with 30 years in prison for sexually abusing women and underage girls and boys over the course of a decade. I believe I can fly, yada yada. Enter is still sentence and yada yada. Hours-long proceeding. With the additional victim, you grew in wickedness. I don't care nothing about that right there. They testified. He uses fame and power to groom and coach underage boys and girls for your own sexual gratification. If I'm not mistaken, did anybody come and testify? Yeah, right. Girls and boys. I ain't know nothing about the damn boys. You made me do things that broke my spirit. I literally wish I would die because of how low you made me feel. Do you remember that? This is what a victim had done said. She asked while turning to Kelly, who did not look up. Kelly, who was 55 at the time, full name is Robert Sylvester Kelly, was convicted of 9 charges, including racketeering and violating the Mann Act. I forgot what the Mann Act was or what is. They say which bars here is the Mann Act, which bars interstate transportation of women and girls for immoral purposes. I spoke about this right here, and I often ask the question of, we don't all have the same morals, so who determines whose morals is immoral? I personally don't think that it's enough, but I'm pleased with it. Lisette Martinez, who said that she was turned into a sex slave after meeting the singer at a Florida mall. Remember that when she was 17? Yeah, I went in hard on that bit right there. She was turned into a sex slave. I can't take y'all serious. Free Kales. About none of that right there. But damn it, they're trying to take Buddy life, and I don't think that this is right, that we're just going to stand by as a society. I don't think that we should stand by as a society and allow this. I don't even think that they had proper evidence to go ahead on and hold a player down. He say, she say, without no evidence. That's a shame. Free my dog. Moving right along, I ain't gonna read much on it. Y'all let Kelly go. Damn it, until y'all can lock up some parents, let Kelly go. We ain't heard no good music ever since Kelly was locked up. It's just stupid. Well, other than like Chris Brown or something. But, yeah, every now and then too. But this is just ridiculous. Oh, we have, what is this? A trial? Okay, oh, yeah, they're knocked off. We got a Florida man. We're in my state, your ground state, Pacific home state. Please don't run up. Fear for our life state. We have a Florida man who is accused of killing a teen runaway. He heads to trial, though. He heads to trial. He is accused of killing the runaway.
Almost done in the case of Ronnie Walker. He's the man accused of killing a 14-year-old girl and dumping her body back in 2022. Alexia Alexander was found dead on Florabraska Avenue in the early morning after neighbors reported hearing numerous gunshots. Fox 13's Evan Axelbank has been following this for us. He's in the newsroom with the quest to find a jury as Walker faces the death penalty, Evan.
Yeah, Allie, prosecutors are being methodical as they try to whittle down a jury pool of 150 into a jury of 12 with 3 alternates. The tension around this case is enormous, given the death penalty is at stake, as is justice for a girl's family.
Ashley Alexander hasn't yet seen in person the man prosecutors say shot her daughter, Alexia, in the dead of night. But that day is rapidly approaching.
He took a decision to pull a trigger and took my baby from me. And that changed the world for my family and I.
Prosecutors and defense attorneys have spent nearly a week picking a jury. Back in 2022, when police were still trying to ID Alexia through a tattoo, police said she was found in a field off of Florabraska Avenue.
They tried to identify her through a tattoo. I thought she was 14. 14-year-olds can get tattooed. Well, she was a runaway too, but for 14-year-olds can get tattooed unless she got it outside of one of the little businesses.
Found in a field off of Florabraska Avenue, and that she was seen on video getting into Ronnie Walker's car at 3 a.m. on May 6th. But for now, only lawyers know what for.
I do want to.
What was she doing with running at 3 o'clock in the morning? Was it like stepdad or something? Daddy?
On May 6th. But for now, only lawyers know what for.
I do want to know the motive.
Me too.
I want to know what she could have done, what she could have said.
Ashley adopted Alexia when
That's a good question. We always want to know. And this is why I be trying to tell y'all. 99% of the victims cause their own death. And I know a lot of times it's not intentional, but it's because of the action that makes somebody react to their action. And this is why people get killed. Go ahead.
she was 4 after years.
Hold on. After she was 4, what? Run it back.
What she could have done, what she could have said.
Ashley adopted Alexia when she was 4 after years shuffling through foster homes.
Oh, she was adopted. Okay, go ahead.
Alexia became obsessed with finding her birth parents. But when an opportunity to meet them went south, her mother says Alexia ran away time and again. How she met Walker in the first place is still unknown to her mother.
Still unknown to the mother. Well, could he possibly be the father?
I'm leaning on justice. I pray the jurors listen out to the evidence that the prosecutors have. And I pray they understand this was a child that was taken by a grown man.
Walker.
But why wouldn't they understand that it was a 14-year-old? Because, once we label them runaways, a lot of people, they don't look at it as a child. But I don't know how we still wouldn't, because she's still 14.
It was taken by a grown man.
Walker was given a life sentence for manslaughter in 2010, but was let out after an appeal in 2016. This time, an accused accomplice might also testify. Robert Creed is charged with accessory to murder after the fact and may have been in the car that night. For now, Walker is waiting. Ashley is waiting for 2 things: for justice and for something that will never come.
But you still.
I got a good question though. Why kill her though? Did she get pregnant or something? Why kill her?
And for something that will never come.
But you still find yourself calling her name, looking for her to see her come out the room, looking for her in the kitchen cooking. The house went silent when he killed her. Everything in the house stopped. There was no more life in our home.
You said that she said, I'm pregnant and you the daddy. Because in my mind, like that, well, I guess that there's plenty of reasons to kill, but typically she had to be pregnant. She had to be pregnant, or they did or they got sexual, and then he probably wanted to drop off or something like that right there. And then she probably said, well, I'm going to tell. Either she was pregnant or she was going to tell that they had some type of sex or sexual relationship.
Prosecutors have discovered that while a cell phone charger was found at the scene, Alexia's phone was found in Walker's car as it went to Tampa General Hospital after the shooting. They've
her phone was found in his car.
Also found DNA from both the suspect and the victim in that car. The trial is expected to start Wednesday with the opening statements, and Alexia's mother will be there. We're in the newsroom. Evan Axelback.
But why would I can't wait because they say that only the lawyers know why they was together or why he killed her.
Avenue, and that she was seen on video getting into Ronnie Walker's car at 3 a.m. on May 6th. But for now, only lawyers know what for.
Only lawyers know what for. Damn. I can't wait till they let us know, because I really want to know, why did you get in his car? Oh yeah, how did they meet? How did they meet? And typically, 9 times out of 10 is on social media. But y'all have to remember, she was also looking for like her birth parents or something like that, right? Yeah. That baby was damaged. Like a whole bunch of kids be damaged because of the parents that they was born with. The parents that they was born with destroyed their lives. Yeah, because see, when we don't plan to have children, when any one of us can just have children, like there's no like certificate to have a child or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we really don't have to have any good credentials. Nothing. It just don't matter. And it's just see what it is. It just is what it is. And the children, they be damn near fending for themselves out here. I'm gonna say that right there for later on as well. Something to talk about with that right there. Moving right along. I ain't gonna even hold you. We have a father. Okay, because this is still Father's Week. We're gonna say that it's Father's Week. If y'all just not coming on in, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button, the share button, all that fly stuff right there. We're screaming live everywhere. Let's see what these likes look like. We had 229 likes. Can we get over 250? We at least got to stay above like the 250 thing. And I guess that'll let them know that, listen, we mean business. And if you don't let us subscribe, then we're going to march. Y'all know what that means. We're going to march. We ain't really going to do shit. We ain't going to do shit. If we going to march, we really ain't doing that. You say, Willie, I agree with you 100%. Parents can destroy their children's lives. Yeah. Yep. How we bring children to the planet really dictates percentage-wise of if we're going to have, if we're going to fail in raising them or not. I believe, or I think that there need to be laws to where if you don't make a certain amount of money, or if you don't have a certain amount of money, that you shouldn't even have children. I know, Willie, that's like a dictatorship and stuff like that. I get it. But then again, if you really care about kids, you kind of wouldn't mind of some type of law being in place to be able to produce children. Okay, it ain't got to be the money. Okay, then we need to start taking classes. If you have not completed courses and classes and stuff like that, you should not become a parent. And I think that we should all agree to something like that. But then again, because having kids is a natural thing and all of this, and that's still a dictatorship, a person shouldn't have to take courses and stuff to become a parent. Well, there's a whole bunch of natural things that we have laws on, don't it? I think if we really, really want some change out here, then we should make change out here. Just saying. And you should not be able to have children at a very, very young age. Although you can have children at a very, very young age. It's a natural thing, but we should say, nope. Nope, nope, nope. If you is a child and pregnant, that is an abortion. You do not have children underage. You do not have children and you have not taken or you have not gotten your certification. You must have a certification in parenting, in basic nutrition, nutritional properties that children need and things of that nature, and how you at least need to have your world set up. You need, like, places to stay and income and be able to pay for stuff like that right there. These are the changes that needs to be made. And I do think that we can actually implement something like that. If you do something, if you have children and you have, let's say, knock your child off or knock one of the children off, then you should never be able to legally be able to produce a child. If you get pregnant, the child will be taken away from you. See, if we really want to fix the problem, there has to be consequences. There have to be changes to the system. If we really want to fix these major problems. Now, will that eliminate all of the children problem? Hell no. I believe that it will cut the children problems way more than half. And that's a big change. Yeah. You say, Willie, another title have been added to your name, Dr. Willie. I like that right there. I like the sound of that right there. I really, really do. We have a dad who had done died. Dad who had done died trying to rescue his daughter at a beach. Oh, I just thought about something. I'm going to say it afterwards.
11, the family of a father who died while trying to save his daughter from drowning is speaking only to CBS News Miami. The tragedy happening yesterday on Father's Day. 33-year-old Antoine Wilson is being described as a devoted dad who jumped into the water off Fort Lauderdale Beach to rescue his little girl. Good evening, and thank you for joining us. I'm Lauren Pastrana. Elliot Rodriguez has the night off. CBS News Miami's Anna McAllister is live in Fort Lauderdale with the exclusive tonight. Anna, this family is devastated.
Lauren, you're absolutely right.
Absolutely right. Y'all, I need the support out here in the doggone street. We're at 234 with the thumbs up. Can we get the thumbs up over 250? I need you. Support is a verb out here, man. It really, really is. Come on, y'all.
Imagine this family is heartbroken. They're picking up the pieces left behind from this loss. And I asked them, what is one word that comes to mind when you think of Antoine Wilson? And they all said the same thing. That one word is hero.
Hero.
He had my utmost love all the rest of my life.
You was not a hero if you had done died. I've said that right there. But I've also said you is a hero if you saving your own. If you save your own child, I believe that you can be considered a hero. If you save your own child. I think I've said that in the past, if I'm not mistaken. But now, if you done died saving somebody else, there ain't no hero shit, because you have been taken away from your family. So if you have died saving one of yours, you's a hero.
I will never ever forget about Antoine Wilson. He was my hero.
Kathy Malone and her family are extremely close and devoted to each other. Her grandson, 33-year-old Antoine Wilson, took that love and channeled it into his role as a father.
He did what he knew best to do as a father, to save his child. So right then, that's a whole lot of love for a parent to sacrifice their life for their child.
Malone says her grandson Antoine went to Fort Lauderdale Beach near B Ocean Hotel on Seabreeze Boulevard to hang out with his family for Father's Day. She says as two of his daughters and his niece were in the ocean, he noticed something was wrong.
But he see that his kids are struggling with the water, so they are practically about to drown. So he went out to rescue them.
Malone says 2 of the children were able to get out on their own, but Wilson had to save his youngest daughter, who's 10, from drowning. That's when he was pulled under as rescue crews and a Good Samaritan tried to help.
A lot of people was screaming, help, help, help. I didn't think about anything. I didn't even told my wife I'm going in the water again. I jumped into the water.
When Ocean Rescue found Antoine, they brought him, his daughter, and the Good Samaritan to the hospital. But Antoine didn't make it.
He loved his child, and he was willing to sacrifice his life for his child.
Antoine's family says he was an outspoken, caring, and spiritual man who loved nature and went by the nickname The Conscious One. But above all else, they say he will be remembered for making the ultimate sacrifice, a true testament of a father's love. And both Antoine's daughter and that Good Samaritan are out of the hospital. But for now, reporting live from Fort Lauderdale, Anna McAllister, CBS News.
He saved his daughter's life. Now that's a hero. That's a hero. Trying to save someone else's life and you being removed from your doggone friends and family and your children, that's not no hero shit, in my opinion. You say who the daughter blame themselves. They probably should. But look. Remember we just did the story yesterday? We did the story yesterday about the child who died, who drowned. And I was like, wait. So ain't nobody had like water in their lungs trying to save the child's life or nothing like that right there? Ain't nobody almost died. Ain't nobody almost drowned. Remember I had done said that? This what I meant. I meant shit like this right here. See how he ran in the water to save his baby and died doing it. Yeah. I keep trying to tell y'all, there is a difference in men and women. There's a difference in mothers and fathers. We put our life on the line for it. We put our life on the line for it. It don't matter. We don't even think. We do not think, bitch. We going in. Damn it. We can't swim, bitch, and we going in the water. Huh? Knowing that 9 times out of 10, we gonna die. But listen, we don't even think that we're going to die knowing we can't swim. We don't think that there's a high probability that, bitch, if I go out here in this water and I can't swim, that I'm not going to make it back out. We don't think that far. It's my child is in the water and drowning. That's all we think about. Or whoever we is attempting to save, it don't matter whether we can swim or not. We will go in the goddamn water. I hope that y'all learning something. Even if you is a good swimmer, that water a beast. Listen, that water is a beast. And hold on. Let me see if they gonna show the water. If they give us the water, like right up in, because I want to hold on, let me press play.
The Ocean Hotel on Seabreeze Boulevard to hang out with his family for Father's Day. She said,
like right up in here. Listen, if you take your kids to the beach, don't let them go like past Rayo. Don't let it. Listen. If the water go past their waist, you better bring them back up some more. Or you go out there and you stand up and you don't never let that water get to your waist. Don't let the water get to your waist, because now the water can control you. Don't let it happen like that right now. Say not today, water, and come back to shore. I don't listen. When I go to the beach, I don't let the water pass like my mid thigh. That shit don't pass like my quad. You know what I'm saying? You will not get me. You will not get me, Mr. Water. No. I could swim, but that's a lot of water. It's a lot of water out there in goddamn street. And I can't drink it all and pee it out. I can't do it. Just saying. So shout out to that daddy, though. Shout out to that daddy. Y'all give yourself a pat on the back. Y'all done made it to the end of the midday news out here in the street. You say you don't do beaches. I do pools. I feel you. And if y'all is in pools, stay away from that drain. I remember back in the days when I was coming up, the drains was holding people down. I don't know if they made I am pretty sure that they made changes to the drains that's in pools, but I still stay away from drains in pools. They say the suction from the drain used to hold people down and they could not come up for air. Do not swim by the drain. And if you have a home pool, wherever your drain is at, I want y'all to listen to me. Wherever your drain is at, whichever corner that is in, have y'all some type of rope that's up against the wall, a ladder or something that you can pull on. I don't trust your drains, especially if your drain is sucking. Don't trust your drains. I'm trying to help. I'm literally trying to help. I trust none of that shit. That suction is a beast. That suction is a real beast, y'all. Y'all, we had 247 likes. Can we get up to 250? Can we do 250? Can we do 250? Y'all, we screaming airwell. You say, I was so pissed in Florida resort. The pool only went to 3 feet, but I was safe. Right. Listen. Stay out the deep end. I understand that we grown and we've been swimming. So if you're going to swim it like the 4 feet. Swim in the feet that you can stand up in. You know what I'm saying? Don't go in that deep end now. I can swim in 6 feet. Man, listen. Your ass can't stand up in 6 feet. You got to stay from around here. Don't do it to yourself. Don't do it to yourself. You're going to be a statistic. Don't be a statistic. Don't do it. Don't do it. Y'all please remember to go around and hit the Pleasant Candles. PleasantCandles.com out here in the street, man. The biggest, the hugest, the largest candle company in the world, Craig. Yeah, it is. Go around there and order yourself some so I go out on and ship it on out by tomorrow. For real, though. And thank y'all for all the support that y'all do be giving the player. Out here say Dr. Willie. He say, if a person can't swim, they should wear a life jacket. Yes. Yeah, listen. There was a while back to where I was putting the float things on my own. The baby floats. You got me messing sure. What if I'm trying to swim and struggle and I get tired? Bitch, I need to be able to float. I put on a pair of dungarees and tie the bottoms and shit and float. But yeah. Y'all need life jackets on, man. And I do understand that you don't want your friends and families to be laughing at you. But then again, you don't want your friends and families to be crying about you either. So put on your life jackets. Make a joke about it. You're damn right I'm putting on my life jacket because you never know what's going to happen. You don't even have to tell them that you can't swim. Just put on a life jacket. But just make fun of yourself so they'll just leave you alone and everybody be all right. You say, Willie, when are you going to cover what K. Michelle said? Hell, I may do that tonight. Because K. Michelle was on the buddy with the good legs. What did the pastor say? What kind of legs did the pastor say that Cam had? He said you got some nice legs, and then he used the S word. He had done used the S word that I had never heard of about the niceness of his legs, and I think it was like a moisturized word or something like that, right? Yeah. I may talk about that right there tonight, and we'll finish up the show with that right there because I can't. How should I say it? I can't play. Well, I wouldn't want to play it here, so y'all know we be screaming everywhere. So I would want to scream it everywhere else than around here. So we may do that right there tonight too. He used the word laminated. Was it laminated? Was it laminated? Because I had never heard of the word though. So I don't think that it was laminated. It was something close. I think there was something close to that right there. I got to look it up again. Y'all, please remember to check out the 7 channel, the 4 channel, Accept and Agree channel. Y'all check all that stuff out. Check out everything that's down in the description. Please do yourself a solid when you do that right there. They had that oily skin. He had that oily supple. He say supple or some shit. Yeah, right. It was something I was like, what the hell? Why would a pastor tell another man that? But I guess he was just being honest. Y'all, we finna go ahead on and get on up out of here, man. Y'all have y'all a good one, and I hope that y'all enjoyed. I hope that y'all got enough news that you can use for right now. We'll be back a little later on. We'll be back at 7 o'clock. In case y'all new around here, we're coming back at 7 o'clock. I appreciate y'all for rocking with a player. I am out of here, man. I'm gone. I'm clicking in, and everybody over here on Rumble, Twitch, and Twitter, thank y'all for being around here. Y'all know I can say that shit on YouTube. I just want to say thank you. I appreciate you. And we will be back tonight at 7 o'clock. Thank you. I'm out of here, man. Excuse me. I'm burping and